introductions from our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Don King Productions in association with Nemiroff and Showtime. This bout coming away is sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, the President Francisco Valcarcel, Supervisor John Duggan, along with the Arizona State Boxing Commission, the Chairwoman Mary Rose Wilcox, Commissioners Richard Saunders and Lionel Ruiz. The Director of Boxing is John Montano. Introducing our physicians at ringside, Dr. Charles Howard, Dr. Andrea Herbert, and Dr. Robin McDougall. Timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, Martin Dominguez and Bill Buck. Introducing at this time our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From St. Paul, Minnesota, Dennis Nelson. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Jose Rivera. And from Phoenix, Arizona, Chris Wilson. Introducing our referee in charge, the third man to the ring, from Tucson, Arizona, Bobby Ferrara. All right, fans, here we go with our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Heavyweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my left, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with silver trim. He is fighting out of and representing his hometown of Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at 268 pounds, undefeated in the past 3.5 years with 11 consecutive knockout victories. His overall record stands at 47 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, with 41 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making a second attempt at a world title, please welcome the challenger and WBO #3 ranked heavyweight contender, introducing the hard-hitting Shannon the Cannon Briggs. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing dark green trunks with red trim, fighting out of Scottsdale, Arizona, by way of Vitebsk, Belarus. He weighed in at 238 pounds with a record of 23 wins and 1 loss. He has 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he is making the first defense of his title. Here is the current WBO heavyweight champion of the world, known as the White Wolf, introducing Siarhei Liakhovich. Once again, a referee in charge, Bobby Ferrara, now to give instructions.
Siarhei, Shannon, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what I expect from you, a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Trunks are good here. Anything here or lower, it's going to be low blow. Same thing here. Trunks are in good shape. Shake hands. Good luck to you.
The prevailing opinion, if Briggs wins by it'll be by early knockout. Liakhovich can win by KO or decision, but it would be a stretch for Briggs to win on points. Big, tall Siarhei Liakhovich, the challenger, looks like he's right out of Central Casting. The massive, physically imposing Shannon Briggs. History would dictate he'd be most dangerous at the outset with 27 of his 41 KOs in the first. But despite all of the pre-fight bravado, Briggs said, don't be surprised if I start out boxing. He does have a very good jab. It may not lead to an early knockout, but it could put Briggs in a position for a knockout. Liakhovich, big, tall. He doesn't do one thing super great, but he does a lot of things really well. Typically not a fast starter, but he says he's ready for anything. And the crowd already growing anxious. 30 seconds in.
Well, he's a very consistent fighter, Liakhovich. You know, one big issue I put in my keys, I thought he should fight tall, use the jab and a straight right hand. He told us, though, at the fighter meeting, he thinks he'd like to get low and get inside against Briggs. We'll see which plan works, his or the one I laid out, and whether he really does use that plan.
A lot of posing here at the outset. Big concern for Briggs is his weight. The longer this fight goes, his conditioning, timing, and hand speed, both being extremely cautious here in the opening minute. Briggs has tried everything to lure Liakhovich into a street fight, and now he finally goes on the attack. Briggs winging with rights, left hooks to the body. And Liakhovich steps back, and a couple of good left hooks to the head by Briggs, then follows it up with 2 right hands to the midsection. Briggs turning it up. A big right hand to the head by Briggs, looking to end it here. Left-right combination to the head by Briggs. He's got Liakhovich trapped on the ropes in the corner, and this is the absolute worst place Liakhovich wants to be.
Early in this fight, you see how Liakhovich starts with the right hand to the body. All through the last fight against Brewster, Brewster could not counter that right to the body. Briggs just did, and it hurt Liakhovich. I said it in the keys. It's important to do when you fight Liakhovich, and Briggs did it perfectly, and it created a big advantage here in round 1 for him. Good tactical move by Briggs.
Very good start for Brooklyn's Shannon Briggs. And now things settle down after that early barrage by the challenger.
All right, let's break.
Liakhovich isn't a big KO puncher, but normally busier than Briggs, has a more varied arsenal than Briggs. But so far, he's been very, very quiet.
Now, we saw, though, how Liakhovich can get past adversity. And Shannon Briggs, a little careful in how he attacked Liakhovich as he got him in some trouble.
He did it intelligently. Got that left hand down real low, does Briggs.
Well, now Siarhei Liakhovich knows Briggs has power, that's for sure, but he felt Brewster's power as well.
Do you think Briggs has as much power or more power than Brewster? Where do you rate those two?
You know, I would have rated Brewster a little bit above him, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
Where is mine? First thing you done was took yourself to the ropes. Listen to me. I know he's strong, right?
He's not fun off.
Okay. Listen to me. When you hit them corners, you get your feet moving and get out of there.
Okay.
Don't get in there, drop your hands, and try to be like him.
Okay.
You ain't him.
Okay.
Liakhovich will throw the right to the body and gets countered with the left hook by Briggs. It's what you need to do against Liakhovich, and it is one of the chinks in Liakhovich's armor. Another look, the right goes below, and there's Briggs countering with the left. It was an instinctive move by Shannon Briggs, and it hurt Siarhei Liakhovich.
If Liakhovich trades with Briggs, as he did with Brewster, he could be inviting big trouble as they finally get that mouthpiece.
I'm not going to put up with this again. You guys cleared his corner.
Into Briggs, and you hear Bobby Ferreira, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. Boy, it's taken forever. About 15 seconds extra there to get that mouthpiece into Briggs's mouth. And you heard the lecture by Kenny Weldon in the corner of Liakhovich. He said, first thing it did was put yourself on the ropes. That's the worst place. He says, you're not Shannon Briggs.
The Liakhovich jab, which was such an important weapon against Layman Brewster, there it is, has not been that evident. And remember, these early rounds for Liakhovich, what did I say in the keys? Don't take early risks. His mission is to get this into the 7th round, the 6th round, where presumably, based upon previous experience, Shannon Briggs has not been as effective. There's the jab. Shannon Briggs fights in spurts, and that's just the way he does it. It's the way he's always done it. He does it even more now.
We know also Liakhovich is very tough and can take a punch. He's got a lot of heart. He's a good counter puncher, but he's got to be extra careful against the power of Shannon Briggs, who's being very deliberate right here.
Watch that back punch.
There's that lead
Sergey.
right to the body again by Liakhovich. He's courting trouble when he throws that punch because now Briggs knows he can counter it, and he'll keep trying.
And Liakhovich probably feels he can drop Briggs because Briggs does have a suspect chin and suspect heart. So once again, it would be a mistake to trade with Briggs. Very slow pace now.
Liakhovich doing most of what's been done in this round, using the jab and the double jab, and you would think the right hand would follow shortly.
And there's the left hook upstairs by Liakhovich. Briggs shakes his head as if to say, had no effect on me. And you'll notice Liakhovich carrying his left hand very low. That's a bad American trait.
He's learned.
Yeah, and he's inviting an overhand right, a big right hand by Briggs if he's not careful.
So Shannon Briggs already, though, slowed his pace so dramatically here.
And you hear the crowd reaction.
But Liakhovich, you know, rightfully concerned about overcommitting and getting countered again. He was hurt when he got countered by Briggs. But he should be using the jab, Liakhovich. That's been a very effective. There it is. He heard me.
He did it on cue. Fans trying to get behind Liakhovich by chanting his name.
Now, mind you, this round is going almost exactly the way Liakhovich would like it to go in these early rounds. He's winning the round and not having to do much, and Briggs is not punching. So might not be exciting, but for Liakhovich, this works.
Stop.
Our main event here tonight comes from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Liakhovich versus Briggs, off to a slow start.
He's coming back. Now he's starting to drop that left hand early, and we were doting on that.
Which one is that?
He's dropping that left hand down here. So when he's pulling out and coming in, he's open for straight right hands.
I'm trying to time coming in, but I'm waiting too much.
You're waiting too much. Yeah, you're waiting too much, and you're making two moves. If you're going to counter punch, make one move and shoot quick.
Okay.
But try to time him coming in. Let's pick it up now. Behind the jab. You're starting to come on. Just relax. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got to go, guys.
Well, they finally got the mouthpiece in this time. Chuck McGregor, former Liakhovich trainer, a longtime resident of the Phoenix area, and a very close friend of Liakhovich's trainer, Kenny Weldon. So Briggs looking for every edge, bringing in his Liakhovich's former trainer to try to get inside Liakhovich's head. But Liakhovich says, hey, I'm a totally different guy today, and it will not give you an advantage.
Briggs trying to start a little faster. It was interesting. Shannon Briggs understood that he waited too long in that last round and didn't really get going. You know, with the 110 rounds of sparring you talked about, when he fought Jameel McCline in 2002, lost the decision. You know, said he only sparred 17 rounds. Part of it because there just isn't money to pay sparring partners.